The tick disease capital of the planet Earth.
This is the time of year to be on the lookout. Experts are warning now tick populations may spike in the coming weeks.
And tonight, your reporter Owen Kingsley is joining us live in Rocky Hill, explaining why a lot of people are really concerned here. Owen?
Yeah, well, maybe it's a coincidence or maybe it's a sign, but I've never personally been bitten by a tick in my life until yesterday. It got me on the leg, and I've been keeping it in this plastic bag so that it can be tested for any tick-borne diseases that maybe it was carrying. But signs from Mother Nature over the last 6 to 8 months are all pointing to what could be a brutal tick season ahead.
We are dealing with several invasive tick species.
Carrying about a dozen different diseases like Lyme disease, and your risk of catching any one of them could be heightened this year.
It is already a very active season, and this will continue.
In the fall, experts with the State Environmental Science and Forestry Lab say there was a substantial increase in acorns falling from oak trees. More acorns means more food for mice, rats, and deer, which means more hosts for ticks to carry and spread disease. A not-so-cold winter also helped ticks stick around until spring. If you've already been bitten, you should consider seeing your doctor. If you keep the tick in some type of container, you can also send it to the state lab for testing to see if it was carrying any diseases.
What kind of risk they are at and what's the scope of the risk. And then we determine the engorgement status to somewhat estimate the amount of time those ticks have been on people.
But the best tip, prevention. Try to avoid woods or tall grass. If your dog is spending time outdoors, make sure they're on a tick preventative. But that doesn't stop them from carrying live ticks into your home.
Run your hands along them, especially try to be mindful of putting your hands in places you don't tend to organically pet them, right? Because that's going to resolve itself naturally, right? But you got to look for the less common spots.
But with that spring weather here, we all obviously want to get outside. So just consider wearing some sleeves or maybe tucking your pants into your socks like this. I mean, not only does it look cool, but it also helps rather keep those ticks from getting to your skin. Also, if you did hold on to that tick that maybe bit you and put it in a container or bag like this one, you want to send it into the state lab. There's some information on how you can do that on our website, WFSB.com. Your reporter live in Rocky Hill, Owen Kingsley, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.